So we're facing another really hot summer, and electricity prices, they're not coming down. So some of you might be interested in using something like this. This is a heat shield paint. And when I first moved into this house, the roof, they haven't done anything to it since 1984. So it needed a clean up and a few repairs. And then at the time I discovered this paint, and I thought this is a good chance to, cool the house and cut my electricity price, I hoped. So let's talk about it. Okay, so according to the company, this is what they say. Are you interested in saving electricity? One effective way is to use a thermal insulation paint. This type of paint has remarkable properties that can help maintain lower surface temperatures. It achieves this through the use of infrared reflective pigments, which reflect the infrared rays present in sunlight, as well as a special thermal insulation pigments that inhibit heat conduction. Even the dedicated undercoat, which I did use, I'll talk about that later, contains infrared reflective pigments, ensuring the blocking of infrared rays that couldn't be stopped by the top coat alone. By employing these two layers, the temperature of the roof surface can be reduced up to 18 degrees, which is significant considering it could reach 80 degrees on hot days. So if you're looking to save electricity, thermal insulation paint is a great solution. Yeah, so let's talk about the layers. So there was an undercoat. You don't have to apply it too thickly or anything like that. It's a white base paint. And then you're supposed to put 2 layers of this paint on. The first layer is going to look, this one's a neo black color, which I did use. The first layer, yeah, it has this weird kind of bluish green color. And then when you put the second layer on, it turns more black. But I ended up putting sometimes in areas 3 coats of this, some places even 4, to actually get that black tone. So yeah, you're gonna go through a lot of paint. It is water-based paint, this one, so you can water it down. Recently they've released an oil-based one, which I probably would have used. So yeah. So because it's water-based paint, after about 5 or 6 years, it started to fade. And this is when I thought, okay, this is a good opportunity to actually test it out. So I went back up on the roof again. I was afraid of heights before, but not now. Not after all this. So I found some really strange, interesting things with this paint. And one way I tested it first was I got an old tile that has come off the roof. I should put it back on. Yeah, you can see this is the original house tile. Basically, this is the condition it was in. I cleaned it up and gave it a coat of this paint. So on a really hot day, I'll show you the temperature outside. I left this on the roof for probably a few hours, and I used this tile to compare to the painted roof. And let's have a look at some of the results.
Oh, it does feel hotter. Check this out. 60. Wow. What a huge difference. 60.
Okay, so as you can see, it did meet that requirement of, it says 18 to 4 degrees reduction. So we're in that range of 4 or 5 degrees. Would I recommend this? No. If I could go back in time, I would just say, look, put decent insulation in the ceiling. And when I say decent, I mean put rock wool. Don't use glass wool. It just doesn't work here very well, especially in humid conditions. It's going to deteriorate really badly. But rock wool, you'll get better soundproofing and far better like thermal insulation. Also, it's far better for in case like a fire happens, you have a better chance to get out of the house. Yeah, if I went back in time, I would just probably put like a super coat paint on there, like an oil-based one. This brand that I like. It's just one coat and it's kind of done. You don't really have to do much preparation. So I do have this can of paint. I'll probably just finish the lower roof and then the above ceiling. I'm just gonna maybe do the above roof, the second tier roof, this one here. I'm gonna just do like an oil-based paint over the top, and then hopefully we can sell the house. So there you have it. It does what it says, but I don't think it's worth the time or effort. Sorry, Alesco. Yeah, a little disappointing. It says that it's going to reduce the inside temperature, but I think if you just focus on quality insulation, you'll probably get a far better result. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'll do more of this stuff in the future. We're hoping to flip this house soon and move somewhere to the countryside, I guess. So catch you later. Thanks. Kansai Paint. My lack of planning has come back to bite me. Make a splashback or backslash. Splash. That's what you put.